Hello folks, welcome back. Today we're going to do a little unboxing of The Thing. This is The Thing from the 1982? I believe it was 1982. I actually just watched this movie last night. And if you've never seen the movie, it's a classic 80s horror movie in a lot of different ways. John Carpenter film. But one of the better ones. Really, really well done. If you've never seen it, you should definitely see it. This is definitely the kind of horror movie that would lead you down a social deduction route. And I believe that this game has social deduction elements to it. Sort of where board games and social deduction games kind of come together. In that weird little niche. One thing's not completely like the other. Alright, so we got all the wrap off. Let's take a look at the back here. So this is just the retail copy. I got this for, I think, around $40 or so. I got it, yeah, I think it was on sale, actually. It's a standee version. There's no miniatures in this. There are miniatures available for this game. Now, I believe this must have been a Kickstarter or something like that that I just didn't notice or missed out on. It's by Pendragon. I'm about to receive Escape from New York by Pendragon, so that does have some miniatures. I didn't get all of them for that, but that should be interesting. The miniatures for this are extremely expensive. Like, I think to get the humans and the aliens, it would cost me probably about $100 extra in miniatures. So more than likely I won't be getting them, at least not yet. If I catch them on sale someplace or out and about someplace, maybe I'll pick them up. Especially if I don't have to pay shipping from Australia or something crazy like that. I didn't see anything in the United States. Anyway, let's get this thing open. Let's see what's going on inside of here. Alright, we got the rule book. Presented with the rule book right away. What a cool illustration of the Thing monster. That's sort of towards the end of the movie. And checking the back first. Got some credits. Ooh, quite a lot to do on the setup, it looks like. Always think it's weird when you see these long lists of tasks and stuff that you gotta do. But alas, I've seen worse. I've definitely seen worse. Okay. Here we got the game overview. I've actually watched a couple of rules videos for this already. And I'm excited to dig a little deeper into this. Oh man, it's got a lot of rules. Well, a lot of wordy rules. And maybe, yeah, we're already up to winning the game here. And that's at 16 pages in. The illustrations are really interesting, sort of puffy cartoon versions of the actual characters in there, which is pretty neat. Alright, the rulebook's going to rulebook. So we'll set that aside for a while. We got some cardboard tokens. See, very typical cardboard tokens. And some more here. We got all the artwork for the standees. Looks pretty good. Very dark. Probably a little hard to see. Let me pull it a little closer here. Yep, we got a number of standees and other little tokens and stuff for the game. Then we have the map, which looks pretty neat. Fairly large. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Alright, so here's a real good look at the map. There are different areas that you sort of have to maintain. So you got to make sure your food supply is taken care of. You got some stuff to do in the lab. You got some repairs to make on your chopper and the snowcat. There's also places around the map where if you're the thing, you can destroy stuff, like getting into the blood bags and destroying the blood bags, and there's all kinds of stuff over here at the generator. It's all thematic. It's all things that kind of happened in the movie. I've actually watched the No Rolls Barred playthrough of this and and that's what convinced me to purchase it. Even if I didn't have the super cool miniature version, I decided that they make games look fun, but they kind of make every game look fun. Isn't that true with them? I bought Blood on the Clock Tower largely because of them. Well, I think it was Shut Up and Sit Down that made me want it. And then watching them play it made me wish I had theater friends. Alright. So we got some draw bags. We got some thing draw bags here. We got green. We have a purple one. Okay. And we got some components. Oh, this is pretty cool. So I saw those, when I saw those paper chits and standees and stuff, I was like, oh man, pretty lame overall in the components that come with it. But this is pretty cool. I got little oil barrels or kerosene barrels or something like that. But I actually have little plastic barrels. So that's pretty nice. Little plastic barrels. And there's quite a few of them too. What else we have here? We have these little things, which I assumed were, this is Spam. These are cans of Spam. And that's the food rations. Watching the playthroughs, I assumed that these were wood, so I was surprised to see the Spam, or it just says SPM on the side of it. But I believe it's supposed to be Spam. Maybe they're just some sort of emergency food for the cold people in Antarctica. You have some big, chunky, colored. I'm not sure what these measure. If they're measuring points or something else, but they're really big, clear plastic pieces. They definitely win as the thing that looks the most like candy in this box. If you got a little kid, keep them away from these pieces, because they might want to eat them. Oh, there is some miniatures in here. That's cool. Oh, they're dogs. The only miniatures in here are the dogs and a helicopter. So that's kind of cool. Okay, let's have a look. We also have some gas cans in here. So there's the little plastic gas cans. We also have this little chopper. Little chopper miniature. And we have a bunch of huskies. There's 4 of them overall. We have some dice. I'm not sure why these are separately packaged. Maybe they rub against each other or something. Looks like a weather die. This looks like a situational die. It's either use something, there's a thing face, and there's like a little malfunction. Repair, little thing face. And this blue dice appears to be about the weather. They look like pretty decent quality dice. I think that these things are printed on. I feel a little bit of a recession. Maybe it's imprinted in there. I'm not sure. I think it's just a print on there. And we've got some clips. So these are for your standees. And I guess each player will have a player color. So you'll pick your player colors and use the standees to indicate who you are. Alright, we've got some cards here. So I've watched a couple of playthroughs and stuff, but I'm not entirely certain. I kind of know how to play it. I watched a little bit of like a how to play video. And Of course, I watched the playthroughs, but sometimes your brain just kind of goes a little soft and you miss a little bit on some of the playthroughs. So you can't always really learn how to play necessarily from those, but I guess it's better than nothing here. Here's some hands of cards. These all seem to be, yeah, okay. So I'm guessing we'll shuffle these and either something will get fixed or to get sabotaged. We got these cards with a little globe on them. These are locations around the compound. Lavatory, warehouse, shed, kennel, weather station, radio room. Alright. We got some biology cards. These look like all player colors. And then a repeat, so I bet that's healthy and infected. Yeah. So the one thing I did notice from the game I watched is you'll have two cards in your hand. One's your color and healthy, like the human, and one is the thing. So you gotta flip your card over a couple of times to indicate which one you are. All right. We got some more cards here. I don't typically sit and go through these cards, but these are so simple, icon based. Just doesn't make sense not to just take a quick look. So these look like they sort of belong with the other ones over here. These are all appear to be weapons. All the different weapons you saw from the movie. Yep. And these are supplies, I guess. They look mostly like food. Oh, okay. I bet they offer repair, kerosene. Okay. And you got your keys. You got your wire. That's what they did a little blood test with in the movie. Flashlights. We got some more cards, some more infected and human cards here. Not sure what these cards are, what this is. This appears to be more of these other cards. Little DNA strand cards. We'll put those with the rest. Yeah, it can go. This game goes to 8 players, which is probably very interesting. And these look like the character cards for all the different characters in the movie. Got McCree. Niles, Gary, Norris, Bennings. And it's interesting. They're all very much kind of like chubby little cartoon versions of the actual characters. It's pretty neat. Got a little round phase marker. This is probably the thing that determines if you freeze to death or not. Got levels of cold up to the skull there. And then that is it. That's all the stuff from the box of the thing. The retail copy. It's pretty inexpensive for a game. It looks like it's got a mixture of some kind of, on one hand, some kind of nicer deluxe components. Maybe the stuff that you use a whole lot, especially like the gas cans and the barrels and stuff like that. The dogs were a nice surprise. Have little plastic dogs in there. No real opinion on the insert until I sleeve these cards and see if everything still fits. Although I'm kind of thinking it probably won't. Like these, there doesn't look like they left a whole lot of space for the cards. There's a couple of little bins to put cards in, but none of them see. Oh, that's kind of hard to kind of pull them out pull them out of there. So I wonder if that's really meant for tokens or something else, you know. Well, I'm going to put all this back together, and maybe one day I'll even play it. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like unboxings like this, I unbox games from time to time, and they're not always super fancy Kickstarters. Every now and then I just buy a game off Amazon or my local games shop. And even though this wasn't a super premium, I thought it might be interesting to take a look inside. I hope you agree. If you do, click like and come back and see me again. Until next time, enjoy your games, and I'll see you soon.